What's up, world? Welcome to another episode of the Brandon Janeau Show. As you know, I am Brandon Janeau. Uh, and like always, well, brand ambassador for Urban Boulevard BLVD on social media.co. They also have a Street Boulevard on their on social media, but also their website is Urban Boulevard BLVD dot us. So go if you like this hat or you like anything else on there, you can go and purchase it. And if you do purchase something off their website, please use the code Brandon.30. Brandon.30 for 30% off of your purchase. So go use it and yeah, let's get it going. Um so man, these I did an episode about the you know Will and Chris Rock shit. But I'm starting to realize like accountability and just straight up respect has died. I haven't realized like I've kind of gotten to the point where I'm realizing like people can I say this a lot, like people move goalposts and people justify what they want to justify. And, you support what you want to support. Um, I've never seen a world. I've never been in an era where people are literally. And this isn't just for the Chris Rock and this Will Smith shit. This whole like era is like um lost in a sense. Like I don't understand how this era is this fucked up. Like the power of conversation and respect has disintegrated in front of our eyes. Like people respect what they want to respect. People have the conversations that they want to have. It's like I've never seen more people that literally say what Will did was wrong, but it's like no, there's no but. I could care less about him feeling like all of the situations that's going on in his life. Like you didn't win anything from me that night. I think like people that's really you're in love with the legacy that Will Smith has than you are the person that Will Smith has become. And I think that that's the thing. Like, and this is what I want to talk about. Like, there's a lot of us in life that we're so accustomed to what the reality was that we're not taking into account what reality is now. Reality now is so, so. It's reality right now. Reality now is so disappointing in a sense. It's a reason why, and I'm starting to realize like being an introvert is the best thing that has ever happened to me because I don't like people, and I've always felt like I've always known I just don't like people. I don't like being around a lot of people because it just doesn't help me. That's never been my thing. I never wanted to be um too friendly. I never. That's not my thing. I think people nowadays take what they see on TV or social media or even just plain on life, and they take it and think that that shit is okay, and it's not. There's some sense of respect and guidelines to properly addressing people in life, and I think that people have truly lost that. Because everybody wants to be either social media famous or they just want to plain old be famous. Fame is the easiest thing to obtain nowadays. When I was a kid, you actually had to have talent to be famous. Like you actually had to have a gift to be famous. And nowadays, you could just turn on your phone, do some stupid shit, and now if you get enough views, people will fuck with you. And I think I'm starting to get to the point where even me a little bit now, I'm looking at like on social media, I got my Instagram page. Brandon Janu show. Even that, I hate the fact they gotta say that shit. Like, I don't like that. Like, I look at my page and I see followers and I'm like, oh, that's pretty cool. And I see people like my shit and I'm like, oh, okay, that's cool. And you get that's what happens. Like, you get addicted to the approval. You get addicted to the approval of people, and I think that's why I'm kind of like very. I think that's probably why I've been like dragging my feet to do shit nowadays, because it's just like I love what I do. Don't ever get it twisted. I love what I do, but it's just like I don't want to commit to anything, but have to change who I am. I've said this numerous times on podcasts. I don't ever want to commit to something and have to change who I am to keep what that was, or what I got from that. Like, nobody wins in that situation, not a soul. Um, Except the person that, but then they tell you, well, you ain't the same person that I signed a long time ago. It's like, motherfucker, you made me change. But it's just, I don't see how life is this live action movie every day. And yeah, you got your dramas and then you got your comedy. But for most of the time, life is a documentary of what our trials, our tribulations, our blessings, our downfalls, our good, our bad. And for some apparent reason, it's just like we forget simple shit. We forget simple shit. That's why I always say like the main thing I want to do is always make sure I have some time to understand what I'm still doing this for, but more importantly, like I enjoy what I get to do in a sense. And I know it's crazy because I was like, man, I gotta do a podcast episode. I've done one. The only time I did one was like Tuesday. I was like, man, I gotta do one. I gotta do one. I gotta do one. And part of me was like, nah, man, fuck it. We'll just do it. I'll do it sometime next week. It's cool. But that's me now. And I'm forcing myself to get out of like the comfort zone a little bit because I've been kind of like dragging my feet. And like I said, dragging your feet, you kind of get a little bit too mm, dragging your feet, you get a little bit too complacent. And I've been in that position before, and it sucks. It's it's ironic. I went to therapy Monday. Went saw my therapist for the first time in like 2 months, and we had a conversation. And she was like, we were talking about a lot of things, and particularly she got to what she now wants to work with me on. She's like, we got to work on this now to get you out of this. And I'm gonna talk about that probably soon. What we talked about, but the main thing was she was like, you got to create a master plan for what's next in your life. She's like, I see what you trying to kick started, but you drag your feet. You kind of get a little bit like I don't give a fuck, like tired, and then you just don't care no more, and you move on to the next shit. And that's why I'm doing this so much, because it's just like I know podcasting is one of those things that I could easily just not care about it, but I'm forcing myself to get out of that mindset of I can do it whenever I feel like it. Like I can, but I don't want it to feel like at any moment I could just be like, I ain't dropping an episode in 2 months. I do that shit whenever. I like what I do. I love what I do. But even in that sense, like I said, man, reality isn't as it used to be. Reality has left the building, and I don't know when it's coming back because people either do think social media is real and they go back and forth with motherfuckers on social media. Like I've never understood why people go back and forth with people on social media because they don't know shit about you. They don't know a damn thing about you. Only what you post and only what you put out there in the streets. And that's always what I thought. But people get really like in some Twitter beef shit with people that supposedly praise you. So it's kind of weird to me. I'm not here to tell you that reality is over, but at the same time, we just all physically just saw a man go up and assault another man on TV. This wasn't like on some reality TV show shit. Like this is live. Two actors who've been in the industry for damn near 60 years combined. He go up there and physically assault a man, and we are just like, I can see why he would do it. What? It's like, what the fuck is going on? And that's the thing. I'm close to saying reality is over because we don't even know what the fuck we are seeing. Literally, people literally said it the first time they saw that shit. I did too. I was like, nah, that shit not real. We literally all said that shit. We're like, nah, that shit ain't real. That's how crazy this shit is. That's how life has got us now. When we literally see physical violence happen in real fucking time, and the first thing we say is, man, that shit not real. Like that shit is crazy because reality is gone in a sense. It's not there. It's faded in a sense, and it's just like I don't think people understand that you know I don't think people understand that where we're at in life, this shit's not normal. I, this shit's not normal at all. But here's the thing again, like I always say, what is normal? Because normal has even left the building in a sense. This is we're living in an era. This is we're living in a metaverse. We're living in a fucking metaverse. It's incredible. I can't believe they always say movies come out at certain times because it kind of tells you what the reality really is. It's kind of like that now. I really do believe we're living in a motherfucking metaverse. It's kind of like there's no way in hell all of these situations pop off at the same time, and we gotta like tune our minds to all of it and try to like act like we understand everything that's going on in life. Like, no, it's crazy to me, man. Reality has died. We have to question reality. That's crazy. We literally saw somebody get physically assaulted on stage at a fucking award show, live broadcast network television. And we all was like, that shit not real. It's like, how the fuck is that possible? Like we all, because we see it so much on social media, we see it on our TV every day. It's like, that shit not real. It's like, God damn. God damn. But that's the thing. People are literally making threats in music, which has always been the thing. But to the point where it's like, you guys are like, now, like, that's justified. Like, how is that justified? No, it's not justified. Listen, I can listen to Lil Durk and them all day, but it's eventually a sign where I'm like, nah, I need to listen to some calm shit. I need to listen to some Ed Sheeran. I need to listen to some. I need to listen to some Ed Sheeran, some Rod Wave. I need to listen to something to take my mind. Sam Smith. I need to listen to Justin Timberlake. Something different because I know my mind can go from like 0 to 100 if I keep listening to Benny the Butcher and Lil Durk and if I listen to them all day, I'll probably be like, yo, it's time to rob somebody. That's why I go and listen to some R&B, I listen to some pop, I listen to a lot of different shit because I have to. Because your mind can race so fast when you listening to certain shit. And then you driving in traffic, oh that shit don't make it no better. I need to actually start doing that shit a little bit more. I need to start putting on some Silk Sonic and some, Ed Sheeran and some Weekend and some shit like just and because that might calm me the fuck down traffic. Because when I'm listening to Benny the Butcher and Conway the Machine and Lil Durk and it's like Shit gets real. Like I'm like, man, get the fuck out of my way. Like it's like I don't give a fuck. I ain't even got a gun. I can't even shoot nobody. So if some shit pop off, I'm kind of fucked. But like, but but that music be making you feel like nigga. I got AK-47s in the back. Nigga, talk to me, nigga. Please do some shit so I can pop your head off. It's just like, but that's the thing, man. Reality has died in a sense. Reality is dead. And I don't think that we understand that just yet. I think we're starting to. No, I don't even think we're starting to realize that. I think we're still trying to question what we're seeing in life. It's like we could question it, but can we all agree that it just happened? That is actually real? And I don't think we all can 100% collectively say when we see something for the first time, we believe that it's real because we're so used to seeing fake shit. It's hard to believe something's real. It's like everything on social media is damn near a soap opera. Everything on social media is damn near scripted. Everything on social media is damn near unbelievably seen. Like it's like what the fuck? And so it's hard to kind of get our minds wrapped around reality in a sense because reality isn't scripted. Reality isn't now reality TV shows. That's a different conversation. But reality, when I walk outside this door and the wind is blowing, that's real. Like that's not some shit that people. That's not a fan that's on a sound stage. Like that's a real thing. So yeah, man. I think reality is dead, and Will Smith, Chris Rock shit is part of that. Like, cause we literally had to question ourselves. But it's a lot of shit in life that we kind of step over and we kind of act like okay, like we just completely fucking forgot there was a war going on in the Ukraine. Have you realized that? Like like as a society, for a moment, we completely have just forgotten it's a whole fucking war going on in a way different country, in a whole other country, and we just completely like for the last couple of weeks been like, okay, and nigga, like the shit happens. Like that's not normal for us to be like, yeah, it ain't happening here, so I care less. And we gotta stop that shit. That's another thing we gotta stop. We gotta stop saying since it's not here, I could care less. What if it does come here? And we gotta stop playing in this mindset of like, but it won't. What if it does? See, we live in such a bubble in our own country that we really don't believe that shit could really actually physically happen here. It has happened here before. Motherfuckers have bombed us. The motherfucker has literally sent the airplanes into buildings here. We do more fucked up shit to ourselves than a country could ever do to us. We literally have motherfucking mass shootings. Americans have literally opened up fire on other Americans, and we kind of are like, damn, another one. What the fuck you mean, damn, another one? Like, what the fuck? Like, this is what I'm saying. Like, we literally have a 5 second where we have like a 5 second window. Like, damn, another one. That shit is not normal, bro. Like, that is not fucking normal. Like, we just clumped it into the other shit that we just seen. Like, damn, another one. That's fucked up. How is that even possible in our heads? Like, we just not. I think we so used to just like chopping shit up and just putting it into like a pile of like I can tell that shit later. We so used to it now. It's kind of like we can't even we can't fathom reality in a sense. It's the craziest shit in the world. It physically happens live action, and we're like, that shit ain't real. When I was a kid, and I used to see high speed chases on TV. I was shocked. I was like, wait, that shit is reality? Like that's not Grand Theft Auto? Like that's not that's not Grand Theft Auto? That's not Grand Theft Auto Vice City? Like that's not like that shit happens in real life? Like it's crazy to even have that idea of like that's reality, man. And in a sense, reality is dead, man. I don't know how many more ways I could put it. I think that because everything is going on so fast nowadays and everything's so fast paced that we don't have the ability to slow shit down anymore and really take into account what's really going on. And when we finally do, it takes 48 to 72 hours to really figure it out. But by the time it like happens, there's like 30 more new stories out there that's kind of like trying to get that shit out of the circuit. It is just like so. Yeah, man. I, what I'm, I guess what I'm trying to say is, and I can say pay attention because it's kind of obvious here, but we need to get our minds back to understanding that like there's certain shit in life that should be normalized. There's certain shit in life that we shouldn't be just throwing it to the side because it didn't affect me. It didn't happen to me. So I care less. We have to get back to the mindset of knowing that this small window of life that we have, and sometimes we can extend it, but for the most part, we all don't know when it's going to happen and when we're going to die. We don't know. So for this window of life that we have, man, we gotta really take into account that whatever we are physically seeing nowadays, it feels like a spoof. It feels like it's YouTube. It feels like it's a TikTok video. It feels like it's Snapchat. Like it feels unreal because we don't even take into account debts anymore. Like like people are dying and we kind of like, yeah, man, it's crazy. And we just move on. Like it's the craziest shit. Like this is this is a time frame in life where I can't even tell people really what's right and what's fucking wrong. I can't even tell y'all. I don't know. Reality has really reality has died in a sense, and I really do believe that what we are now seeing is just the beginning. It's just the beginning. I don't understand how people could justify a situation like happened at the Oscars, or justify like a Kanye West going on rants for months, and then for one time in his life, when somebody fights back at his ass, he goes on social media and play like he's the victim. Like I don't understand how any of this shit works, and I can't fathom it because people are literally could justify all of these moments that is happening in life, but yet you can't justify for 1 second how wrong should just be wrong, and we should just leave it as such. There's no justifying, and we all have situations in our lives. We could all say, but if this would have never happened, then this would have happened. We could all say it. We could all have these moments in life. We all have it. I have it. What I'm starting to learn is I gotta take accountability for what the fuck I physically did in the situation to even get to that point of why I did have to say, but I have to take accountability. And that's the thing we're losing. We're losing accountability for what the fuck is going on in life. And I don't think anybody understands that. I don't think people really understand that. Reality is dying because accountability is gone. We don't let people take accountability, especially like celebs. We don't let people take accountability anymore. And this shit is sad, man. This shit is so sad that we live in a world right now where we literally, for the first time in life, we actually have to say, did that shit really just happen? Like we live in this time frame, and maybe back in the day they used to, but we used to could kind of justify, like we used to could be like, nah, that shit really fucking just happened. Like this shit is real. We have all of this technology, and we still have to be like, that shit ain't real. What the? We have all of this technology. We got technology. We got literally cameras for just different fucking angles in life, and we still say that shit ain't real. I can't fucking understand that shit. I can't understand it. Yeah, man. But accountability is gone. Reality is dead. And do what you can. I don't know what the fuck to tell you. Do what you can because the more I'm starting to realize that whatever this was supposed to be, man, it's gone. It's out the window. And I think that I think we're starting to I think we're I think when, like I said, I think it's just the beginning. I think it's just the beginning, man. So good luck. Good luck. It's been a Brandon Janu show. I'll talk to you guys soon. Peace.